Come on, man. Bro, you're not getting the point. Listen up, man. NA always better than EU. Always has been. Talking about the past, this the present. Hey, listen. If there's one thing I know about the present, it's that young man first killer. Come on, that's it. First killer, Squishy, Justin, Garrett. Bro, there's too many names. Like, come on, bro. Like,
bro.
EU is just not even in the conversation.
Bro, Johnny, we ain't got time to talk about NA versus EU. Smack doesn't matter. Bye.
My mans, come on, bro.
Bro, don't take it on me. I got some news for you.
Okay,
listen up.
It better be important. Okay. Now that's important.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Hey, we got to tell Money Man, though.
That's for real.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, we out. Come on.
No running in the office.
The barber. Can I come in?
Come on, man.
Yo, what's up with you? Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
Man, look at my funds. They're all ones.
Yeah, that's bad. It's probably from all the vacations you've been taking off.
100% from all the vacations you've been taking. Can't be the Money Man with a whole bunch of $1 bills. What's they gonna do?
Come on. Come on, bro.
Hey. I got some news that might cheer you up, though.
Oh, you gonna like it. You gonna like it.
What news you talking about? Nah, for real?
For real.
Nah.
I'm serious.
Well. Boys, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Welcome back. Season 2 of First Touch is here. It's, of course, myself, Dazerin. Joining with me is Roll Dizz and TBates. Gentlemen, we back. How we feeling?
It's so fantastic. It feels lovely to be back. We got Bates down there. Bates, wait, which side are you on? Oh, you're over here. Bates, how you doing?
Bro, where you at? You over this way? Bro,
Yeah,
let me tell
yeah.
you something right now, brother. I'm feeling really, really good. I'm excited to be back here. Oh, my gosh.
Man,
woo.
can we talk about that intro? That intro was crazy, bro.
They did their thing on that one.
Yeah.
Yo, man, we had so much fun recording that video too. Man, it was so hype. So hype.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I just want to shout out the Sonic staff and Bento staff and everybody who's a part of that and really set that up. That is a really nice gesture. And I'm excited to be back for season 2. And hey, all I got to say is Damar, he's not worried about his funds being ones no more.
You know what? I'm not rich. I got a little bit more. Yeah, we had to bring it back for another season. But that being said, obviously with First Touch back, that also means it's a whole new season of Rocket League back. I know you guys saw some of us in the announcement there when the Psionics debuted the new season. Again, of course, big shout outs to Psionics for that. But that being said, the new season has already been underway. We had quals happen last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That was crazy. Before we even get into the quals, let's talk about the roster moves that happened over the course of the season. NA Rostermania was present, and there were a lot of different changes. We're gonna go down the list, starting with me getting debates on our favorite moves. First, we're gonna start with me, and I think Percy going to XSET is definitely one of my more favorite ones on the off season. He ended up leaving Alpine, who is now rebranded to Torrent. They picked up Kinsei, but Percy replacing Alpha Cap on XSET has been absolutely amazing. We got a couple of clips of gameplay for that as well. And I mean, looking at how strong these guys have been, I hosted a tournament in the offseason called Wave Dash. They placed in the top 4 of that. And that kind of showed me the potential that XSET has now. And honestly, seeing Percy and seeing XSET, I feel like that there's a potential for them to really do well this season. Like, this is the roster XSET should have had from day one.
This was it from day one? Percy?
So I feel like Xset always should have definitely had this. You see how more comfortable they are on the field. You see Hoxer just being more involved in offense. I feel like he has a little bit more space. And of course, like we see some of these clips, Percy just, sometimes doing it all, and J-Pow getting aggressive too. The team feels like a stronger force. But that's how I feel. That's one of my favorites for me. Roll Dizz, we gotta go to you next.
Well, this could be a really predictable pick. I was fanboying. I was fanboying all last season, and if you really were here last season, you know exactly why I was fanboying. But we're not going with this kid. We're going with another young gun. That's my teammate, my Hunter. Hunter, dap me up, baby. Oh my God, it's on lock. I got my teammate, young Lion Blaze, as my standout player. The kid is nuts. And I always thought he had the potential, even when I was playing against him last season. But now I'm with him. I'm on the field with this kid. And just seeing what he's able to do on the field with the space. He can create space by himself. He doesn't need no help to do it. He runs through demos. A menace. The kid's an absolute menace. If you watched an interview that we had with Ghost on Ghost Gaming, it's on the Twitter. Hunter, he's even said it himself. He's gonna be a menace this season. We got the greatest enabler in the backcourt. I'm gonna let that kid shine. You know what I'm saying? Toss the ball up to Hunter. Let him do something with it. You feel me?
Are you the greatest enabler?
I mean, no disrespect to Turbo. Hey, I gotta give it to Turbo. I ain't gonna hold. I gotta put that crown on Turbo's head. But
I had to make sure we qualify. Okay, so we're all thinking he's the greatest enabler. Okay, so Lion Blaze.
I mean, we gotta slide it over the base too. Base.
We all know he's in the thumbnail for a reason. I think we all know who Bates is gonna go with here. Now listen, Coach, you just roll the tape while I talk about it. Now listen. I know I didn't gas him up like everybody else did. That's just because he wasn't on the right team. But let me tell you, there's a man and a mission. Look, 1, 2.
Oh,
look at the third right here. Get him in. Get him in. Oh, is that against Ghost too, bro? Don't be calling the 4K.
But chill out. First series of the season.
Look at him. Look at him. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's just sending people. Oh my God. Hey. All I'm not saying is phase now. We're gonna get into it a little later, but adding first killer, arguably the best player in the world. I mean, there's just not much else you can say. Now you got AJ looking real confident, looking real smooth in position. Alu looks a little bit more confident. And, out of any of these moves, this definitely, puts their team in the best ability to become, a world championship contender over, no offense to Euro Ghost, and also Xset. But I believe every single one of these moves has definitely helped all those teams, but this is the best move in the NA offseason.
I have to agree. I do think the addition of First Killer is got to be one of the, if not the best roster move that happened in the offseason. And it was something that was really crazy too, because when we first saw it, there was a lot of questions. Everybody was making all the jokes. Remember, there was a bunch of memes about Alusha not having boost on the field, but it looked like he was able to find some paths in some of these clips. That's all I'm saying. But FaZe looked like a different beast. And they showed it by becoming the #1 seed here in the North American Regional. They did really well that weekend. But like you said, there are a lot of roster moves that we haven't talked about yet or haven't gotten unnoticed. But I mean, what are your guys' kind of underdogs for the season?
Phew, underdogs.
He's gonna pick himself.
Underdog. Well, I mean, we're always gonna be the underdogs. I'm used to this role, bro. The whole time I've been in this league, I've been doubted. I'm used to this role. All right, so you could already lock me in as that underdog. All right, but underdogs other than Ghost, bro. Integrity. Can we talk about integrity? Oh my goodness, we got integrity. V1 is always gonna be an underdog. Xset, you mentioned Percy with the new addition. That could be an underdog. There's gonna be a lot of talented teams this season. I think NA just got so much deeper. TBates.
See me, I'm not gonna go integrity for my underdog. If I'm gonna pick an underdog, they have to. I mean, maybe they would constitute an underdog, but they're gonna have to make another regional for me to be truly put them in there. For me personally speaking, I think underdogs G2 this season. I don't think anybody's gonna be picking them to do much.
G2 is an underdog.
I don't think anybody's gonna be picking G2 to do much. If we really break it down, people might have G2 outside the top 6, outside the top 7. Maybe even the top 8. There's an argument.
Wait, hold on, wait.
No. There's people out there that can definitely put G2 and they're gonna back it up. So if you
would do that, I don't.
Who would do that?
I don't know.
If you really break down, NA. You got SSG now. Listen. You got SSG now. You got FaZe. I already know you're gonna pick FaZe, Roll, and Demore. You got NRG. I thought somebody had a. Okay.
Okay, you got MV. Yeah.
Yeah,
can't forget
Envy, you got the
MV.
machine. You
Yeah.
got Shopify.
Shopify. Okay.
Ghoster could be good. I don't know if anyone's picking Ghost over G2, but you can make the argument. Then you got like G2 in that range and like that six range. A lot of people might take Shopify above them. That's all I'm saying. So I think they'd be underdog. I think G2 is still. People forget that JNABs had them boys right on the cusp of making the championship just a couple months ago, and unfortunately had a unfortunate play happen with him and Garrett G2, both the captains of their respective countries, went in favor of America that time. But but I don't know. You might I would say G2 is probably the most underdog for like in terms of competing for a world championship.
A world spot. Okay. That's
Yeah.
respectable.
No, I agree with it. I do see G2 being in that card. I think I'm gonna have to go with Rebellion for me personally. I think that they're gonna be a huge underdog for the season. I don't think anybody's gonna rate them at all. And it's always funny because that team, I feel like, has constantly had to prove themselves time and time again. It's really like gonna come down to it this season though, because it's really unforgiving the way the format works in terms of like, there's only 5 world spots. Well, max 5 world spots. You have the wild card, of course, but it's just gonna be so much tougher to make those majors and prove yourself on the world stage.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I initially rate Shopify as a better team right now than G2. Just simply due to the fact that I feel like Shopify has been growing. And they have been improving as a roster. I feel like G2 is kind of stagnant with Drees right now. But that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, coming into this weekend, we're gonna see something different, maybe, but I do rate Shopify super highly at the moment. I think they could run into a little inconsistency issues, but their ceiling is super high. So
right, and that's what I'm saying when I'm talking about G2, because there are other people who like Roll Dizz here within the scene, players and maybe even just like people that are really close knit with all these people. They're going to pick Shopify over G2 in my opinion. So that's why I picked G2 to be the underdog. And but yeah, shout out to Integrity. That was a good shout, but I'm not seeing it, Raul. I'm not seeing underdog status. I'm just seeing they made a regional status. Underdog status means they can compete for the championship.
You watched that Twitter video? Hold on. Did you watch the Twitter video of the celebration? Bro, those kids are hungry.
Okay, look. We'll talk about Integrity a little later when we cover the North America regional. But obviously, we're talking about North America right now, but that's not the only difference that's been happening in this season. We have new regions that have been added. We have the MENA region, which is the Middle East and North Africa region. We have APAC North and APAC South. And we have SSA, also known as Sub-Saharan Africa, who are all joining the RLCS. They're all going to have their own inclusive streams, and you guys are going to be able to keep up with those guys. It's going to be almost like Rocket League 24/7, guys. It's going to be a crazy season going on, but I want to throw it to you guys and get your opinions on how you feel about us finally having these new regions join the RLCS.
You want to take it, Base? Take the reins.
I mean, shout out to my boy in Civic and SRG, specifically for me. I'm very excited for all these regions. You already know I've been gassing these guys for a very long time, not to the dislike of many people in the European region. I feel like I put a little bit too much gas on, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. I want to see people compete at the highest level. So, and Rocket League going more global. It seems like every single year at this point. I just really love to see that, and I don't know, it just adds a little bit more parity because the idealistic worlds to me is having a MENA team, a SSA team, a OC team, a SAM team, NAEU, of course, like having like a legit team from every single one of those regions that can compete for world championship. That's something that I don't think any games could be able to match if it's able to become into like fruition, you know? So I'm excited for them.
No, I just backpacking off Base. I'm super excited to see these regions play. I think it's good for the scene, and it's just going to grow Rocket League even more, just having more countries, more regions participating in a world championship. Obviously, like in the future, exactly what Bates just said is something I would like to see as well, where there's a representative from each region representing the world championship. So
it can compete for that world championship, not just being there. Yep. There's sometimes that I don't want to throw no fingers at OC, but sometimes y'all be the world championship. I'm just like, y'all ain't winning, but maybe one day you can make that happen. OCE, and also even like Sam in the last LAN we had. Wow, that's crazy. That last LAN we had. But yeah, what you thinking, Lamar.
Yeah, so I obviously agree. It's very great to see the addition of all of these new teams being added. It's going to also have, with these guys getting pretty much guaranteed major and even world spots, it's going to help these regions grow at a much faster pace, all being able to play against each other in scrims or whatever the case may be. So we'll be able to see that, competitiveness increase over time. But I think, obviously, the biggest elephant in the room is the Middle East, is Sandrock Gaming. We want to finally give these guys an opportunity to prove themselves this season, give them a fair shot. And anytime the Sandrock Gaming team has had to prove themselves, they've done so. I think we should be able to watch out for them this season. But don't forget about all the other regions, APAC North, APAC South, and Sub-Saharan Africa. And again, just make sure you guys are keeping eyes on Wikipedia and on the RL Esports Twitter, because you're going to want to be able to watch those guys when their regionals start so you can keep up with all the action. So,
yeah. And I want to let everybody know that these guys, they ain't no scrubs now. they're legit. I know you saw in that clip. I believe the Ahmed clip popped up from the show match from the championships. Little flipper said double touch, something light for the boy. Tokyo Verde had a couple shots from the corners. I mean, like, everybody's good at Rocket League nowadays. Ain't nobody no scrubs. So all you people who think they're just going to get ran over or something like that once they hit this international stage, I don't think that's going to be the case. They might not win, and they might get 3-0. But ran over, like just getting dominated every single game, that ain't going to happen. They're going to be able to compete, which is definitely something that benefits all these regions in terms of growth. And if you're a player in those regions now, young cat, pick up the sticks. Tell your friends, pick up the sticks, make a little run. It's like they're starting as a fresh NAEU in a way. And a lot of these players nowadays were really young. They were 14, 13, playing with friends. They got better, not on pro teams together. Live that dream, man.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be able to see these guys more as the season goes on. Be very excited to see the Middle East play, and of course all the other regions as well. But moving on, there's also more Rocket League that's happening, even on the collegiate level. CRL is back. I'm telling you, it's busy. We're gonna have Rocket League every single day of the week. CRL Wednesdays, Thursdays, RLCS Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Monday, you get a little day off. Then you come back to see us on Tuesdays. Yeah, but that being said, CRL starting, and of course we're gonna talk about the changing of the guard, because TBates is a little bit different this time. We don't have Akron, and of course, we don't have you on LSU. You're here with us now. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's just everybody's getting old now. It's the change of the guard. I don't believe we have. For the first time, I don't think LSU's in CRL, which is crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Akron isn't going to be in CRL for the first time in 3 years, I think. Arizona, I don't think is in CRL either for the first time. It just really shows that as times are changing, and they have a whole entire new set of rosters now. If we can pull those up, just to let everybody know who made the season this time around. Just to give y'all some background information on these teams. Bay State College, if you follow that boy Omar Moton, Omar, that's Omar Falls and Ness. They played in a couple RLCS events before. Michigan has Clavin. Northwood has two teams. Y'all all know who Northwood, but I believe T-Corral plays on one of these teams. I don't know which one exactly. And Lion Blaze also plays on the same team T-Corral plays on at Northwood. So that's a team to watch out for. Stockton picked up Top Cheese. UCF picked up my boy Asfer. Shout out Alex. Asfer.
Come on, Alex.
And then and in St. Clair they have Jay Comp and a couple other people. So I mean, every single team in the East is looking good. It's probably gonna be the most parity in that conference there ever has been. And if y'all got anything to say about this conference?
Oh, I mean, you already know I gotta jump on it again. Of course, shout out to Omar. So it's actually really funny. Bay State College, they all play. They have an arena that they play in, but they're also all roommates. So that's actually really.
So we can show the people.
Yeah.
They're all screaming in the same room.
That's really interesting. Northwood White is the one with the Noxus, T. Corral, and Lion Blaze. They all play together. And then, of course, UCF with Asphera. Again, those are people that I know pretty well. And if you know CRL, we're going to have those post-game interviews, and I'm not mentally ready for that.
I'm ready for it. CRL needs the content back.
Omar interview, Asper interview.
Listen, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but me and a couple people, we were carrying the content, but now you got a couple young guns. They're gonna carry the torch on with them. Have you flip over to the Western Conference here? Let's see what the West is looking like. Oh.
It's real different.
Why is half the league Texas?
Wait,
Shout
the
out
whole
Texas.
entire league's Texas. Yo, shout out Texas.
Yo, fact. Wait.
Half the league is Texas.
Oh my
I want to
God.
shout out Jet for making for the Longhorns. He finally made CRL. I know them boys put in a lot of work for that. Big ups to them. Garen and Nitrous play for UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. UT Dallas, UT Arlington. Arlington, they have the same roster. And Columbia College, this might be Crowshow's year to finally come
Crowshow's on Columbia.
full fruition. Yes, sir. They might be the best team in the West. It might not. We don't know. Cause remember, UNT Too Fast has graduated. So once again, that's another player who's really been a mainstay on really one of the top teams this whole entire really season, multiple seasons of CRL, and he's gone as well. So it's really gonna be a switch up. Outside of Northwood, the whole entire top is gonna change.
Yeah. Big shout outs to Long Beach. They have Cool Blue Fighter on there. He's been really he's in terms of the content. I had a content creator contest. He submitted a video that was like top 5 on it. It was really good. So big shout outs to Cool Blue on there. Hopefully Long Beach does well. But yeah, I mean CRL just looks so different now. You are making me feel old. I feel old now.
I guess you feel old. What? I feel old. I was just playing in this league. Well, it's been a year ago now.
Yeah,
And I've been
right.
playing, and like it's really just my whole entire start for this. Like it's probably the reason I'm here. So I mean, yeah, it's I'm getting pretty old myself, and it's really exciting though. If you're a collegiate person or you go to college somewhere, you got a squad, go try to make yourself a little run next time, whatever calls happen. Or if you just like watching, it's really hype. There's plenty of people posted over the weekend how excited they were for making it, and the people put a lot of time into that because it's really hard to balance school with being able to put in the hours in Rocket League to be proficient in that. CRL is not a Champ 3 league. Repeat, not a Champ 3 league. Thank you very much, everybody. And yeah, so you actually have to be competent to make it. Everybody's SSL. So I hope y'all all watch that whenever it comes on. I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow, which is crazy. That being said, I need to get our picks, our preseason picks for CRL. We're like, who's your team per conference?
Okay, this is easy.
Yeah.
It is super easy.
Oh, is it? Okay, you go first then.
Super easy.
Yeah.
You go first then.
My teammates on one of the teams. I'm taking them for that conference, right? And
Okay.
then I live in Texas now, so I'm taking all 6 teams. from
Okay, you
Texas.
can't do that. You can't do
No, I can do
that.
that. I can do that. Hey, that's home court advantage. Home
That's
court
time
advantage.
out.
I
You
take all
cannot
6 teams.
say all 6 teams.
Bro, Texas. I'm in Texas. Yo, Texas represent. Yes,
Imagine
sir.
none of
That's
them
what's
make
up.
the
Come
top
on.
though. That would be terrible.
Bro, if they don't make anything, bro. Nah, y'all can't do that to me though. Like,
Nah, you did
if
it to
I
yourself.
take 6 teams
You
and
did
none
it
of
to
y'all make it,
yourself.
bro.
Actually, that would be funny. You could take all 6 teams because, all right, Demar, you want me to go next? All right, so he's got the whole state of Texas.
The whole state of
Texas.
Yes,
And I think that's Northwood White that T Crow's on.
Northwood
I
White
think
or
that's Northwood White. Yeah.
whatever Lion Blaze on.
Yeah.
White or blue, whatever.
Yeah, I believe he's on the white team. All right, the Babber, who you got?
For the East Side, I gotta go with my boys on my tones. I gotta go with my boy Omar. I think they'll try their best to like mix it up. I mean, I would hope so. The way that they sweat and rank, they better. I mean, obviously that's gonna be a little tough, but I gotta hope for the best for my boys. The West is kind of hard. The West is really hard for me. I don't really know for the West. That's
I pick somebody.
no, because I'm gonna pick somebody. This is gonna.
Yep, you're on FT. You gotta pick. We always get picks on FT. You can't get out of this. You can't get out of this.
North Texas. I'm going North Texas. I'll go
North Texas. Okay, interesting. You went with the old staple.
Yep.
All righty. Bates' picks will see you all. As you all know, Chad, and of course you two lovely gentlemen, I am a collegiate expert, so of course I'm going to get these correct. In the West, I'm going to go with Columbia College. I already said that. It's Crowshow's year. He's going to make it happen. I believe in Crowshow.
I just could not believe in that, bro.
I believe in Crowshow.
Collegiate expert.
I believe in Crowshow. Hey, we're going to all see. And then in the East, everybody's going to pick T-Crow and Lion Blaze. Everybody's going to pick Pirates Buddy and Hockey. Everybody's going to pick Omar Ness and Falls. I don't care about any of those teams. I got a fellow teammate, a warrior on one of the teams.
Oh goodness.
And I'm going with Asper, UCF Knights, baby.
Alex!
They're gonna get first in the East. First in the East, UCF Knights. Shout out Alex.
Alex, you better not choke.
No,
Listen.
His teammate's teammate. All he's doing is choking.
No. Listen. What? No, listen. 2 other Warriors are CRL champions. We gotta get a third one as a champ too. That's gotta be the full. It's gotta be the full team. The full ensemble has to be champions.
Imagine.
That's for us.
All
You getting the
Olive
champ
Warriors
tag.
Get champ tags, bro. The Olive Warrior Championship.
That's right.
Week.
No way.
There's no way
You
it
know,
happens.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Oh my goodness. Like we said, CRL starts tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So please, of course, just tune back in to twitch.tv/Rocket League. It'll probably be on towards the evening times. Probably maybe like 4 hours from now type beat. That's usually when it comes on. CRL is gonna be great. That's Wednesdays and Thursdays here on twitch.tv/Rocket League. So be sure to check that out. Now, we've talked about all the other regions. We've talked about Middle East. We talked about CRL. But now it's time to get into the nitty gritty. We're moving on to North America Regional 1. Buckle up, because my goodness, this regional already, from quals to now, it has been a big story. We're going to show real quick the top 16 teams that are in this regional. And let me know if you expected to see all of these teams here, because I think we are. Yeah, no. just no. Just no. And then these, by the way, these are ordered by seed into the regional. So FaZe Clan's first version 1 is 16th seed, and then you got Integrity sitting there in between, and then Team DVS. What is up? What is happening?
Tough. How did they allow this to happen? The biggest upset for me, the 2 teams in 15th and 16th place, Rogue and Version 1. Especially Rogue. Rogue went out 0-3 day 1. 0-3? You didn't win a game?
They didn't win a game.
Now, look, much love for the players on the team, but
I just want to point out that X won a game that day.
Yeah.
The first day?
The first day, I think they won.
Yes, they did, because even Vibrance won. Like Vibrance.
Oh yeah, X did won one.
Rogue was literally the only team to not win a game.
They beat Rogue.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Is that all y'all gotta say about Rogue and V1? I mean, like, I feel like there's just 2 clear
Rogue
teams
V-
here.
Well, no, I mean, also another team that was hyped up into oblivion this offseason, True Neutral, didn't make day 1 or didn't make the qualifiers on day 1, but they obviously ended up making it. But they came in as a what is that? 13 seed.
They had a hard first day though. You gotta give them that though. I mean, they play FaZe. Then I believe they played Java. And what happened that series?
It don't matter. Guess who made it that day, huh? It don't matter.
Oh man, I mean they played. They played Torrent. Y'all play V1. I don't know. According to these seedings, V1 is worse than Torrent. Now,
according to the seedings. Come on, sorry. Why you do this? Why you trying to discredit everything, huh? Nah.
Oh, I mean, V1 hitting shots like that. You see that boy Calmer there? Woo, that bit was kind of nice. Just a little bit of sauce. See, to me, I mean, I'm just gonna point at the obvious. It's just, I mean, I gotta give a shout out to Integrity and DVS for both coming in. I mean, it's hard to make this qualifier. I'm not going to cap to anybody. It's not easy, and that's a beautiful shot by Blaze. By the way, if you guys don't see him on Twitter, make sure go follow him. He posts the most insane clips. He has mechanics for days, and they're on full display in this clip right there. Beat my boys from E United. That was kind of pain.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
But yeah, definitely seeing DVS and Integrity in here. I mean, that's good shouts to them. Missing out on PK and EU. I believe Charlotte as well too.
No, Charlotte's in.
Oh, Charlotte's in?
Yeah, Charlotte's in.
Yeah, so really just PK and EU, I guess, would be the 2 teams that you would expect to still make it.
Yeah. Let me see. Who else are we missing? No KCP, if I'm correct.
They probably wasn't like they weren't a top 15.
Yeah, they weren't a top 16.
Oh wait, no,
Oxygen.
Technically they were.
They keep swapping teams though.
This KCP was former Ghost. This is Freshest Mektos Wonder Mike.
Oh yeah, true.
Technically they were, yeah.
That's a good play by DBS right there, man. So I mean, you gotta give it to everybody. I mean, this just shows how solid. Everybody has a Rocket League. Look at that drop down. They actually did that to me in ranked yesterday. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. They 100% did that to me in ranked yesterday. I was like, okay, they're peaking, and now left. But apparently they're not peaking. It's just par for the course for them. So you gotta give it to them, man. It's gonna be interesting to see these teams all compete.
Yeah.
But it's just those two in particular. I do want to piggyback a little bit on the V1 though, being that low. They are a team that interests me to a great extent because I feel like we all believe they should be better than they are. They're iffy. It's like you feel like they should be a legitimate top 8 team, but then they're not. What y'all think about that?
I feel like towards the end of last season, they were becoming a really good team and just starting off this season. What if it's like the beginning of the season, they're just not it, right? And like they need time to warm up, but you can't take the whole season again to warm up. Like you already had a whole season and you started to look good towards the end of the season. I don't know. What do you think, DeMar?
For V1, right?
Yeah, V1.
I think that they should be doing a lot better than they are right now. Like it's just plain and simple. They should be doing a lot better than they are right now. The first, like you said, they hit their time. They had all of last season. They got things together, and they looked like they were competing to be in that top 8 category. So then you have the off season. Of course, people take breaks, but this is a team that didn't make any changes despite whatever like rumors about tryouts and stuff happened. They decided this is the roster they want, so they already have the team Kim there. You have to do better than what we saw from them in the invitational qualifier, because when we saw that last year's against Roll against Ghost, they clapped them. It was bad. Like it was bad. And they come in and they're in the open quals with bubble teams, and they still are going to round 5 every single time. I don't know if you're a V1 fan, you got to have like painkillers or something next to you or something going on, because it's a lot of like stress to be a fan of that team, because this is something that's a consistent trend. I'm not going to go on a whole like little soliloquy or rant about it, but
oh no, not the DeMar soliloquies.
I'm not
Well, do we have time for that?
No, do we have DeMar? Take your time. Do we have time for it?
We don't have the time for that.
We don't have the time for the soliloquy.
I'm not gonna go on like a soliloquy or a rant about it, but yes, V1 should be playing a lot better. Hopefully we get to see them reach that potential in the regional, because again, I think a lot of people want to see that team succeed.
I mean, to just like be devil's advocate, they did go to game. They went to round 5, but the 2 losses are against Exit and True Neutral Des. So, I mean,
yeah,
like tough losses.
Yeah, but like as I'm saying, like you expect a team with Torment. That boy Gimme, and he back on the dominance. By the way, I just want to let all y'all know that boy Gimme back on the dom. And
did you see his gameplay on the dom?
I mean, sometimes he looks good, sometimes he looks okay, and sometimes he looks great.
That's inconsistency, right?
Listen. He won a world championship by being inconsistent.
How long ago? Come on, brother, man. How long ago?
A world championship by being inconsistent. Don't worry about that. Hey, just let Common Torment hold down the consistency. If Gimmick's on, it's raps. He's on that dominance for a reason. And now listen, if Gimmick was consistent, they'd be a legitimate top 8 team. I think. So he just got working the craft a little bit. But I would expect them, me personally, maybe I'm a little biased. I would expect them to be better than X-Threats and stuff, but they seem to be in that general range, and I hope that they can improve. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Now it's part of my favorite. This one I think is my favorite topic of the day. We're going to talk about a team that
you got a wardrobe change.
Do we got time for that?
Oh, yeah, you got time for a wardrobe change. You might as well just go.
No.
No, you're not gonna rap. That's crazy. That's a fake fan. You had.
What do you mean that's a fake fan? I am not a fake fan. Okay, you introduce the topic. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Alrighty, chat. So basically, there's only one thing that will get Dazerin up and out of his seat right now, and it's a team called the General. It's a team called NRG. Bro,
man. This is what everybody expected.
Everybody expects NRG to be talked about on the show. We had Garrett G on last season. That was a pleasure in and of itself to talk to Captain America. And I believe the man's back in business. And I got a question. I'm a tee for the Dazerin. He's got to even add the hat this time. The Dazerin.
Hello.
This is a 2-part question. And underneath a general premise. Will NRG run it back in as in will they win this regional coming up? And are they going to run it back? Well, I'd say major champs. Start off major champs.
Koji, roll the clip. I got something to show you. You see this? You see this work? You see that work? Do you see Garrett G working right there? He's gonna do it again. Okay, look at that. Time. You can't give that man time in the air. He's doing it to the whole G2 roster. It's the same roster that we're gonna see this season as well. Okay, let me tell you. Look at that. Oh my God, who is he? Oh, it's squishy. He's done it once. He's gonna do it twice. Guess what? You were talking about gimmick. Oh, he's inconsistent. Oh my, that was his teammate who won the world championship. They're gonna do it again. They're gonna keep running it back. The answer to the question is yes, and of course, yes. They're going all the way, babe. The General NRG.
Oh man, it must be nice to be paid off by Org or something, bro. I've never seen somebody love a team as much as you do them. Hey man, hey, if they're sending me merch too, I mean, hey, I'm rooting for them every single day of the week. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Answer the question: NRG running back for this regional. I'll be you. It's tough. For the regional, I think they have a pretty good shot at running it back for just that regional alone. In terms of winning the major, I don't know about that. But I mean, it will be Garrett's first land in a minute. I don't know. I got to think.
You didn't give us an answer. All right, we need a yes or no for the regional and a yes or no for the major, Bates. Like we need a yes or no, not a probably getting it.
Man, not y'all doing what I be doing to y'all. Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna say no for the first part of the question.
Okay.
And then no once again.
Man, this gotta be the biggest hater for NRG, bro. I swear, bro. You just gotta be the biggest hater, bro.
There's nobody in the scene I respect more than Garrett Gordon, aka Garrett G, aka Captain America.
You didn't have him winning champs. You just don't have him winning nothing. But guess what? We're gonna have to prove you wrong once again. But NRG,
He said we.
This man's a part of the team, bro.
Okay, I'm about to change my name to NRG Dazerin on Twitter, okay? Because guess what? The NRG fam already know. They're gonna see us on the broadcast.
NRG's older, bro. Who's NRG's brother, bro? You hear this dude, man? This big dude up, man. NRG Dazerin, bro. This dude said we gonna bring the wrong again. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. You don't relax, bro.
NRG spokesperson, cheerleader, water boy, all that. He's fulfilling many roles. Oh, man.
If they ever let people back at lands, the mark will be over there. You gonna say, can I be NRG sponsored water boy? Gotta get Garrett some water in between every goal.
Because you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna do a death segment. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna see Garrett in the hallway. Hey, you good? You got everything you need today? Hey, just let me know. Like, I got you.
No, for real. I could actually see that happen. I could see DeMar on stage with the NRG boys, just like patting them on the back. Yo,
nah, you know how they have like the big stage? How they got like that big stage? You can kind of like see people in the background, like standing behind them. I'll be standing behind like one of the crew dudes, like this, like. What's going on? Like let's say it's a connection issue. I'm gonna come up with Sis, like, what's going on? Everything okay?
You need me to do something?
Right.
You need me to talk to somebody?
What's happening? Oh, okay.
All right, Roll. I don't believe you picked.
That's true.
Oh, for the regional, no. For the major, if you watch Johnnyboi stream, we already had this, and I said no on that stream as well. So I'm gonna have to go no and no. For the regional, them boys FaZe, first.
You got FaZe winning first regional?
They look a little too hot right now, bro. They look a little too hot right now.
First killer switch teams, and he's still going with them.
Hey, they don't. You don't call me a Jason fanboy for nothing.
Okay, you are the Jason fanboy.
For the major, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that unspoken. I'm gonna just say no for now. No for now.
Okay. And since I don't believe we have a topic for the regional in particular, I might as well get my pick in. And I think I'm gonna go FaZe as well for this first region. I think they're just too hot and they look amazing. I saw watching them at RLCS, the quals of the last weekend. That was this previous weekend. I say it's like it's so long ago. It was a couple days ago. Watching it, it was They look good. I believe they played G2. They kind of made it look silly. And G2, and that's funny because the G2 that we saw that they made look silly, that G2 made SSG look silly. So I mean,
This is getting a little wild. This is getting a little
I
wild.
was like, this is crazy. I'm like, FK got some support. I mean, no offense to Rogue, Rogue, but I mean, he got himself some dogs now, for real, and they gonna be able to make some noise. I got them. They got too much momentum. They play well with Dap. They play well with Alu. It's a plug and chug. It seems like.
No, that's crazy. Like if Alu can't make it, they still good.
Yeah.
they plugging and chugging. So I mean, Dap's not their sub though.
Is he not?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's Dawn.
it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not.
Yeah. But I mean, the plug and chug system. It might still
Yeah,
work
right.
out. So you don't know.
It might still work. It might still work. I will
Yeah.
say that if for some miraculous miracle of God, NRG don't win, then I'll put FaZe at I put FaZe in my second. I think FaZe will take it. They're
FaZe
just the
is
two.
second.
They're the two who, when I watch them play, it just looks like a completely different game. They just look steps ahead of the competition. So I will say that much. But of course, I got the general NRG going all the way. But that being said,
Yep.
we will find out this weekend when the regional goes on. So, of course, again, Friday is going to be the team streams. You can catch me and James on NRG. You catch Roll Dizz playing on Ghost, and you can follow your favorite team streams if you want. And Saturday and Sunday are going to be playoffs. Quarterfinals are going to be on the Rocket League channel. Those are all best of sevens, and then semifinals and grand finals. Semifinals are best of sevens, and grand finals are best of 3, best of 7 sets. And
Bringing
those
it back, those are my favorite series to watch. The
Yeah.
championships incorporating those was a delight. I think we saw some of the best Rocket League
So
we've ever seen. So I love those best of series.
We're gonna see it again. We're gonna see it again. That being said, we also have some guests who are also going to be involved in this season in more ways than one. This dude, one of them, he has a look today that I am just really loving.
I haven't even seen them. What they look like today?
I just can we bring in our guests? We have Johnnyboi and CJCJ joining the show.
gosh!
Johnny, what's going on?
I should have known the shades were gonna be on. I should have.
You got the jacket on too.
Got the jacket on.
He mean business.
Johnny Bullen. Look at him.
Micro mode.
Standard. It's just standard, you know?
You're not hot in that?
No, mine's never hot.
Oh no! Oh no! CJ, how you doing, CJ?
DJ, it's early in the morning for you,
I mean-
man. Johnny can't even keep a straight face.
I mean, I just woke up and I joined this call and I see Johnny and I'm thinking it is way too early for this sort of stuff. I don't know what he's trying to pull on us. What is happening? What time is it, CJ? What time is it for you? Hey, look, it's 6:30 a.m. But we're up
goodness.
here. Good morning. And we're excited because nothing gets me more excited than potentially hanging out with you guys. Maybe not so much Johnny after seeing his antics right now. I don't know if Johnny's in the sort of mood that we want to be talking to him, but I'm so excited.
Oh no!
Listen, Johnny means business, and for a good reason, because we're about to go into an interesting topic next. It's work time. It's business time. It's world's time. World's prediction time. So, for those in the chat room who don't know about how serious this is going to be, every single person here is going to be making their top 8 world's predictions. So what this means is you are going to pick 8 teams out of the entire world that you think, based on points and based on how they do in regionals and majors, will automatically qualify for the world's event. This is not wild card. This is the world's main event. So this one is going to be very, very interesting. We have like a nice little like 5-box list graphic, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Ooh, this is
So-
quite nice.
I gotta ask, is everyone ready?
Does everybody know about the disclaimers and all these rules that go into this? And
Yeah, you might have
wanted
to
let
break it down.
I'll try my best. I am not a don't quote me too much. I'm not an expert on this new format at all. Basically, I believe for the 2 main regions, NA and EU, it caps at 5 teams. So no matter how great EU and NA do at lands, only 5 teams can make worlds. There's also a chance for Mina to make a world, Sam and OCE, I think. Johnny can quote me on that.
Yeah,
Johnny
they
probably
could get 2. Sam or RLCE could get 2. The max is basically however many spots a team or a region has for majors. That's the maximum they can get as auto qual spots for worlds.
That's right. That's right. And so you just gotta perform at the majors and do the best you can at those majors, and then I'll give your region and also your team as many slots as possible to make the worlds. So quick disclaimer for everybody in chat who didn't know. If you want more clarification on that, make sure to go check out the Rocket League website and go to rules, and I'll break it down for you.
That's facts. So the way this is going to work is we'll do a snake style draft from the bottom up. So I'll be the first one, Roll Dizz, TBates, Johnny, and then CJ will get 2. It'll go around, come back to me. I'll get 2, and vice versa until we get all the way to the top.
Oh, I also wanted to point out, I believe CJCJ has his list done prior to showing up here.
Yes,
CJ?
everyone has to submit the list before coming on the show.
If any of y'all watch Johnnyboi streams, CJ
Has it been
sends.
checked? Has it been fact checked?
No extra additions. You don't have 9 or 10 teams on that list. Are the maths right today?
I think I've got 8. I know when TBates
I've got
messaged me, I
8.
said, "Don't worry, I'll have my top 9 ready." So
Top 9.
we'll see what happens. I think I've got 8. Thankfully, you made me do it ahead of time, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'll start us off with my number 8 pick. It's going to be Sandrock Gaming. I got the Middle East taking one of these spots. I think that Sandrock are they're gonna prove to everyone that they belong on the world stage. I think they'll do it here. Placing them any higher, I think, is disrespectful to some of the other regions, but I think they'll still slide in regardless.
Okay. MENA representation. That's what's up. I love SRG. I love that pick. That means you think they're gonna do quite well in these majors. But I mean, I can see it. Okay.
Let me start off with my pick. You know, the beginning or the early in the show, I said, you know, they might need a little bit more time. I'm gonna slide G2 right here at this 8 spot. I put Rebellion over them Shopify, but I think towards the end of the season, Worlds qualification, I think G2 will be there.
Okay, G2. Oh, so you did all the hype of Rebellion, and you end up putting G2. It means Rebellion is not in here, I believe. So that's interesting. Okay. Ooh. Base's turn. Y'all know I'm a EU fanboy, born and raised. real lover of the EU style of gameplay. I really do respect every single player in EU, and that's why I'm starting off my list with that region in particular. My 8th pick, I'm going Dignitas. Dignitas at 8th. I think they're going to do quite well this season. I like their roster. I like how they picked up my boy SK. And
Interesting.
they're gonna ball. Interesting. There's something interesting about that. Listen. I believe Dignitas took Karma all the way over to Game 7, and then that probably might have been beat BDS that day. I think they got the potential to do it. By the time this ends up coming around, I'll be ready.
T-Base, that's not how you spell Dignitas, by the way.
Yeah,
When you
that's
submitted
not
that,
it, bro.
No, it's all spelled wrong.
Also, clarification. They have specifically said that the words that they put up are going to be based on how we spelled them. This is not an error for production.
Oh.
This is a T-based spelling error.
They have copy pasted all of our lists, so this is on TBates.
Nah.
He's had too much homework.
I don't know, man. Hey, this is what happens when you go to school, kids. You don't learn much of anything. You obviously can't spell. So,
Right, is it my turn? I hope I spelled it right, but I didn't think I was going to be agreeing with many of the people to my left on screen here, but I think Dazerin's got it right. I think Sandro Gaming, you're going to be sneaking in there. So yeah, I guess Dazerin, I'll have to join you on stage when you're feeding the grapes to Garrett and you're fanning Justin on their world's performance. But Sandro Gaming number 8 for me.
Okay,
This was expected out of Johnny, to be honest. I just expected Johnny to have Sandrock somewhere here, so a little bit higher maybe. Go ahead, CJ.
Look, with my 9th spot, here we go. Top 8. This is going to be weird because obviously we've already done these lists, before now, which is new for me because usually, I sort of make them up on the spot. But with my 8th spot, I too did not think I would be agreeing with some of the panel members on this show, and I'm going to put Sandrock Gaming as well.
Oh,
in
Wow.
number 8
Look at
spot. That's crazy. Yeah. I
Great
thought maybe
minds.
Johnny was going to have them in top 8, but Daz is, I'm proud of you, Daz, because we know what we're going to get from these other two, and it's going to be pretty heavy in A.
You
That's
got
a bold
that right.
prediction. What do you mean? I said I'm an EU fanboy. I don't know
Goodness,
what else to
please.
tell you. Okay, all SRG, three G2 Dignitas or Digitas. I don't know. I don't know how to dig in toss. That's a good one. Okay, CJ, go ahead. SRG. I gotta see y'all sevens. Okay, it's real interesting to me.
Okay. Well, this one, it's pretty. I think this. I wouldn't say it's a standard pick for a 7 spot, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's gonna be Carmine Corp coming in at number 7 at Worlds KC. I
Okay.
think that they'll have a pretty consistent season, and I'm gonna back them in for a 7 spot. They should be happy with that. They'll take that.
Yeah, I think they will take that. Well, they might not because they might be riding high off of that one tournament win they had. So I don't know if they're gonna be happy with 7, but hey, it is what it is. But Mr. EU can tell you if that's a good pick or not.
We'll get that will all be revealed later, but we're not going to go. No need to touch EU yet. I mean, we're only at 7, so obviously.
Oh no!
EU's coming later.
No!
I hate him.
It's time to get some more minor regions represented in the list. We've got Middle East with Sandrock Gaming, and I think that number 7 is going to be Space Station Gaming. North America also going to be in here, I think, at 7.
7?
Blasphemous.
No, that's what you say. He said minor regions. He said minor regions. He said the minor regions.
7!
I thought he
Of
was gonna
course.
go with like Sam or something like that, but nah. He brought up SSG. Interesting. Okay, NA minor region. We all know Johnny doesn't have any NA teams above the top 4. Maybe NRG. Oh no. Alrighty.
Go ahead, Bates.
Like I said, I'm pro EU here. Real big fan of the European region. That's why I'm gonna save him for later. Gonna swap over to the NA region, and I'm gonna put my team G2. My most favorite team to watch, play style wise. Just fast paced offense all the time. I think Jade Naps will put it out there right now for everybody listening. Make sure I hear these words loud and clearly. Jade Naps this season will prove to you all. Hey, he's a top 5 player in the world, if not top 3 player in the world. He's gonna prove to you all of you that right now. He's probably, in my opinion, he's one of the most complete players in the game and one of the best striker in the game. And I think that him pair Chicago, Drees on the back line. I don't think I'm surprised Roll had him in there to the top 8. I didn't think anybody would have him in here, to be honest. But yeah, I really love G2 at 7.
All right, my 7 spot. Okay, I'm looking at my list. All right, disclaimer.
Uh-oh.
I was a little busy. I didn't even put numbers on my list, so
Oh,
this
no.
is just a dotted list of 8 teams that are gonna be in here.
Welcome to the club.
Might as well say the pick now, man.
So this pick, I do not think will be in 7th place. I think they'll be higher, but they're gonna be 7th for now. I have Envy here. I have Envy here. So I think
You
Envy
left at
will be
Space
so
Station?
much higher. I think they'll be so much higher, but I was just dashing teams down, and yeah, my bad. But like, I think Envy's a guaranteed Worlds team.
So where would you actually have Envy? This one.
Yeah, just clear.
I need to notice.
I'd probably put Envy top 3. So I'd probably put him like 3rd.
So not 7.
No, not 7.
Not seven.
Can we like number it out before we send the next
Bates,
time?
Bates. My list is numbered. Okay.
Your list
And
is numbered?
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
is numbered. And I think it's time to reveal my number 7 pick, which is also Team Envy. I'm putting Team Envy at
Oh
number
wait,
7.
it's numbered.
It's numbered. I have
Wait,
Team
are you
Envy at number
serious?
7. I do. I think the machine
You're
will
serious.
I think the machine will make Worlds. Yes. But I think it's going to take them some time to get there. I don't like how they're looking right now. I don't think this first split's going to be good for them. I think they're going to have to build it back up. They're going to have to build it back up. So I got the machine at 7th. I think they'll end up getting in there later on. That being said,
That is okay. Go ahead.
my number 6 is Carmine Corp. I have Carmine Corp at 6. I think it kind of similar story, kind of the same vibe. I think, yeah.
I got a question about
Okay.
Carmine Corp. If Carmine Corp didn't win We Play, would all of them be on CJ's list
No,
and your
they
list?
did.
No, if they didn't.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, before if we went off of their SMAD results, the way they were looking at SMAD, I mean, like I understand that EU did play better in that respective event. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's hard to judge when it's not really serious competition that they're beating. League
All right. Let's see. Can we pivot from SMAD?
Yeah. I don't know why you brought that up, Bates.
Okay, first of all, I had Carmine Corp at 6. I didn't even know they won We Play. That was it had nothing to do about the fact that they won We Play. It was simply for the fact of the individuals on the roster and the fact I knew that the roster does well and they work together. It's the potential of the roster that I'm believing in. It's not a former tournament result. It's literally just like history and stuff like that. So that's just explaining that. I think that they'll still make it to Worlds. Whether it's 6 or 7 between Envy is indifferent to me. I just know that they're going to be in there.
Well, my number 6 is copy and paste. Got Carmine Corp here. I think they'll also make Worlds. I think they'll do really well in their region, and they'll auto qualify.
That's okay. Oh wait, no, that's way too bright. Hold on. Go back down for a second. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh. Carmine. I'm not okay. Okay. Alrighty. I believe this team that I'm about to pick has already been on the board here. SSG. I got him in at 6. I think that's a little bit more respectable than Envy at Team 7. And yeah, I just don't see why Envy's at 7 for 2 people on this list. Oh, well, if one person made a mistake, the other person just is actually a hater, but it is okay. It is fine. And I mean, it's okay. I know Johnny's probably going in here since we're a minor region. It's got to somehow figure out a way to get EU in the top 5, but I mean, it's going to be okay.
I don't know. How are you guys Space Station? How did I get laughed at for putting Space Station?
No, I'm like, you see my face. Like, I'm still looking at it. Like, I personally don't understand
both
that
have
one.
Envy at 7 and Space Station
Bro,
6.
can
It's
you
practically
stop?
the same. It's the same thing.
Don't
But,
relate
6
my message, okay? Envy's not 7 for me.
Hey man, that's what it says on my screen, bro. I gotta go off the screen.
Goodness.
Seven.
Yeah, like, no one's gonna know when it's a screenshot, bro.
That's what I see on the screen, bro.
Now the real 6. It's time to switch it up a little bit. You know, everybody's expecting me to just put all EU top 5, but come on, we're making accurate predictions here. I'm tryharding, so I think number 6 is going to be Dignitas. I've got them all
Ooh,
qualifying.
got Dig. Let's go.
I'm going to put them quite high. I rate this team.
Let's go. I was actually thinking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking about swapping them and G2. I was honestly thinking. I think they're gonna be amazing. Oh wait, no, wait, yours is messed up too.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't do that. Wait.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna double check.
Did they,
Oh, okay.
did they
To be
rebrand?
fair, I did just write DIG, so you know I left the rest up for.
Oh, okay,
Interpretation.
They took Bates spelling.
Best pay.
I'm a big on Dignitas. I love that pick so much. I think they're gonna be legit. I'll give them that. Give BDS a run for their money. I think somebody needs to give BDS a run for their money.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the list starts getting absolutely juicy. Obviously, Johnny's been covering some of the minor regions. I too am going to venture to a minor region, and at number 6, I'm going to put BDS.
Wait, is he serious?
No,
He
he's
looks
joking,
serious
right?
to me.
No,
bro.
no, cause nothing's happened on the screen. He's trolling.
He's serious.
Oh, he's serious. He's serious. CJ, I'm like,
Oh,
I love that. CJ, I love that. CJ, explain.
Well, look, you know, I just think I think by this point, someone has to have figured them out. And I think if it's going to be one of, you know, there's some obvious teams. There's some obvious top teams in the world. There's no way that in 365 days, we're still going to have those obvious teams all at the top. So I think there could be an upset in this sort of a system. I'm thinking BDS, they're not going to be that world's winner by the end. I think they might take out a major along the way, but I'm just thinking BDS by that time. Someone might have figured them out. Someone might have worked out what's going on, and maybe they
What's
want to
there to figure out? Well, these guys are just putting the ball in the top corner, nowhere near our goalkeepers. It's in. You know, it doesn't matter if you know it's coming. BDS, they're just too good. What is there to figure out? It's like when I play ranked against better players than me. When I play against pros, I'm like, well, I know what they're gonna do. It doesn't help me at all. Like they're still gonna double flip reset and score. Knowledge is
I
only
love
half
that
the battle.
I've got you angry, Johnny. That's exactly what I wanted.
Johnny's
I
really right
really-
now. That's the pride and joy. Stop his tweeting right now. Can't believe CJCJ thinks BDS is squash the greatest team of all time. How dare he put BDS anything below 1? This is unbelievable. I can't do a British accent, but you get where I'm going with that.
100%.
I can't.
What was that?
I can't. You
Look,
get what-
The fact that everyone thought that maybe me and Johnny might have been on each other's side, maybe just the EU or the OCE. But the fact that I've just got everyone wild is exactly what I wanted here. And I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of my list.
All right, well then,
Which
give us another 5.
which I'm going to do right now.
We gotta go to number
Forgot about
5.
this. Which is why at my number 5 spot now, obviously we've had a couple of the minor regions out of the way early with EU and Middle East. So now at number 5, it's time to get into some of the big dogs that are going to really start cranking up the clock later on. Perhaps this team might not be as good in the first major, but I tell you what, by the time the end of the world, I'm going to back in the boys over here, and I'm going to put in number 5, Ground Zero Gaming at number 5. In the auto qualifiers for the world champs, Ground Zero, they're going to just roll above BDS that 5 to 8 spot. We're going to put them at 5 for dramatic effect. But Ground Zero, can I get a wild great list, CJ, Twitch chat, please? This is going absolutely swimmingly. And
you're being manipulated, chat. You're being manipulated. Don't listen to it.
No, this is the
trick.
I'm not telling them what to do. Guys, make sure you say a great list. Thank you. Ground Zero, they're going to peak towards the end, and we're going to chuck them in for a spot. I think that all OCE needs to do is average top 8, one of the top teams. So, easy.
Or top 5, I would imagine.
At 5. But like,
Yeah.
I know, like you're from Australia, but like, do they like flip your brain upside down too? Like, there's no way you have Ground Zero at 5 over BDS, Carmine Corp, and Sandrock Gaming.
Sorry,
CJ.
Daz. Just for a second, can you just take a look at Twitch chat? I don't think anyone agrees with you. So thank you very much, Twitch chat, for the support. Nobody cares what you guys say because my opinion is right. And Ground Zero at 5, absolutely. And they are just gonna stomp at World. So I'll back them in. Move on from me if you want, or I can just go through my whole list if we want because this is the right one. Do we need to listen to you guys at this point?
I don't think we do. I think your list is way too accurate. Has anybody seen Roll Dizz?
He is done.
For so long.
Did he go to the bathroom? I think he took a bathroom break. I don't know
Maybe
exactly
he's
where he
like,
went.
maybe like staring at himself in the mirror, just like looking at himself, like I don't know what's going on, man. You
I like it. I like the Ground
water.
Zero above BDS. I respect it. I love the region.
I don't like it. I don't respect
I can
it.
see it because
I
you
don't
see
see
your boy
it.
Amphis is really good at Rocket League. It's kind of nice. I don't
It's
know if
one
anybody's seen him.
player. It's one player.
Hey,
Who
always
cares?
Is he done?
Yes, he's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No,
as I
anyway.
was saying, no.
No, just start running away again. Wait.
Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, what are Envy doing at 7? The wrong place. Envy number 5. Let's get back to reality real quick. CJ's, I don't know what's going on over there. That's ridiculous. I thought you were gonna be somewhat sane, but no, it has to be Envy at 5 for me. The most European American team. They're gonna have home field advantage at the first major, which I'm sure they're gonna make it to. So I think Envy definitely auto qual without a doubt.
This machine slander. There's a out of all these teams, BDS did all that domination last year. Everybody remember that?
Where were Envy? Envy weren't even in the final for NA. Weren't even top 2.
No. We don't care about that. All I'm saying is, and BDS did all that domination last year, and they have they're not even named. They have no nickname. There's only one team that has a nickname, and that's the Machine. And you have them way too low. Also with going on with Roll Dizz and Dazerin, also way too low. At my 5 here, I was the only person to pick BDS to lose the championships on the show out of the 3 main cast, and of course they lost. I mean, I'm just a psychic.
You-
So
who did they lose
you
to?
pick? Who'd you
picked
pick?
Guild. Didn't you?
It was
Yeah,
Guild.
you picked
Who
Guild.
remembers it was Guild?
I remember that.
good. Yeah, I picked Gil, but I just knew BDS was gonna lose. I picked the field. and let me tell you, BDS isn't here at number 5, but the team that beat him is. Put down Vitality. Put down the dop. Put down the dop. Put them down. Kate, I just like their energy. I think they're a land team, and which is really gonna boost their positioning right here. And come Worlds, and we were doing like this just disclaimer, Chad. This is just the top 8 seeds going into Worlds. If we're doing the who's winning Worlds, I would have them maybe even higher. I mean, once K-Dub on that world stage, you already know what's going to happen.
That's right.
And then Fairy Peak, you got Alpha 54, they're a really solid team. I think EU is going to have way more parity this year around. As you see, I have 2 EU teams in here, which is quite surprising to most people. So, yeah, I love Vitality at 5.
Well, for my 5, you could just copy and paste because this is where I have Vitality as well on this dashed list. Not ranked, but yeah, I got Vitality here. For Bates, it seems like a good spot for Vitality. And honestly, I think 5 going into the actual Worlds, it's a good spot for Vitality at 5. I think it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a decent spot. I don't have Vitality at 5 or Ground Zero. I don't have Ground Zero on my list. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, Ground Zero is just
They're just not there.
I respect the Ground Zero. They almost made my list.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's you, so that makes sense. And for me, for my number 5, I have FaZe Clan sitting at 5. I think FaZe Clan are going to make Worlds. I think they're going to be solid. I think it's like you got to worry about the first major kind of land from them, just like getting settled in as a team. And I don't think they'll win it, but I think they'll do really well. And then afterwards, they'll start to ramp up and increase. But I think the World stage is definitely going to be one that's going to be really tough. But I think FaZe still make it regardless. At number 4, I'm gonna put Team BDS. I have BDS at 4. I think that BDS, they got that land team. They got that land team. They do really good. But I just think everybody else above them is just gonna do a little bit better because they have done it better before. So.
Oh, okay. That's what he's going off a precedent, but then he has Envy at 7, so your whole entire list means nothing.
I mean,
all right.
I just don't know Atlanta Atomics 1 or
Yeah,
So,
but I know they got the 4 times. I mean, and they got home field advantage the first major, so I mean, like, just points coming to them. So I don't know.
I don't know. Home field advantage. He doesn't even live there. He lives in Texas.
From there. He's from there.
When was the last time he was there?
He's gonna walk. The plane's gonna hit the ground. He's gonna walk off the plane. He's gonna breathe in the air. I'm home. It's just gonna give him the extra little bit of energy. I mean, you might as well shoe him in for the major championship. That's why I'm picking him away. Everybody know MVs win the first major, but yeah.
Well, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this on this list, but you can just copy and paste Team BDS in that 4 spot. Because that's where they are in my dash list. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this, but yeah, copy and paste. All right. I think 4, honestly. I think 4 is a good spot for BDS, honestly. Going into Worlds, I think 4 is a good seeding for them.
I think Johnny's done with NA teams. I'm looking at your list. No. He has 2. No, he has 1 more. He has 1 more NA team. The rest are EU.
He should have at least 1 more.
I think he has 1 more NA team. The rest are EU. Man, see me. I'm gonna go. My sign is reddish. I don't know what color it looks like on the screen right now. I'm gonna pick a team that has dominant color red, main color red. FaZe Clan FaZe. Pick up a first killer, I believe, is exceptional. AJ with FK, that's some mechanics that most people can't match up against. Alu holding it down. Mr. Do-It-All himself is really solid in basically every single facet of the game. We also, FK could do a rogue. They were taking NRG to the wire in majors. They were winning regionals, and now he's got a better team. So, I mean, it's just do a little bit of math, a little bit of easy calculus. Do a little bit of geometry, calculate, and then I'll add in some algebra, and you're gonna get FaZe at 4. Yeah. If you want to see my work?
How do we get there?
Yes. How do we get there? I was saying show the work, but I don't know if we got time.
I need a pen, paper.
Listen, we can have Professor Bates at school one day, but right now it won't be today. Just now, FaZe at 4.
Nah, it's not FaZe at 4, but you were pretty close. TBates and Roll Dizz is actually pretty close at the real rank 4, the real seed 4. Maybe you thought I'd put them higher, but it's going to be Vitality. They're just going to edge out Envy, Turbo and K-Dub. just looking good in the middle of the list here. The LAN experience going to do well, but I think the top 3 for me are just too mechanical.
What is he having 3?
Okay.
Oh, I
Balance.
know.
Here.
I
Oh,
know.
Wait, he said
goodness.
mechanics.
Yeah, he said mechanics.
I know where he's going.
Oh goodness.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, we've got that out of the way, guys. Yeah, cool. Anyway, well, great picks, everyone. Firstly, let me just pick apart a few people. One, BDS, that's way too high, false spot there. Secondly, FaZe Clan. Now, listen here, Bates. All right.
I'm listening.
First Killer has 2 opportunities to move teams. And I think that's going to absolutely happen. You're telling me that this team's still going to be together. You're telling me that this team, FaZe Clan, is still going to be together by the time this World Championships rolls around. I think not.
God.
You're
not, my
thinking
friend.
not?
I think not, my friend. I
He's
think
stuck
this
with
is a
Rogue that
long
whole time.
season.
He's stuck with Rogue the whole season.
This is a long season. I think he's going to be shuffling around. He's going to have a...
Oh my
He's,
goodness.
his seat won't even get warm. They'll be moving around. Anyway, maybe the first major they'll do well. Anyway, let's go. Anyway, here comes the correctly. So I'm glad that everyone's stuck through that last 10 minutes, but I'm glad I've got you back, Twitch chat, for obviously 2 picks. I love that I'm on the end here because I get 2 picks to myself, and these other guys that are wrong. I get to just have this moment here to let you know what is actually going to be happening for these World Championships. So here we go. Number 4 spot. Just going to go with another minor region. And we're going to lock in Team Envy. Number 4. Great effort from them. Number 4. That's what we like.
First NA team. Wow. Took this long.
Yeah, you could call them a major region if you want, but they'll be number 4. Great pick. Wow, just overwhelming support from everyone, and that's what we love. I'm just not seeing that from anyone else's list, so take that as you will. You should take it to heart.
I think it is a great pick. You have Envy above BDS and Ground Zero above BDS. I can respect it.
Yeah. So then in number 3, moving up in the what's going to actually be happening list, because I don't know what the other 4 are doing, but. Number 3 spot, I am going to be putting a team that obviously Johnny rates very highly, Team Vitality at number 3. Just super consistent. They're just LAN sort of boys, and they'll be up there. They'll just be consistent. So
CJ, if you just slid Ground Zero off that list and drop Envy Vitality down there, I actually, I could see an argument for this. It's not bad. It's looking pretty good. We'd agree on 3 out of 5.
What do I need? Ground Zero? No, this is right, Johnny. I don't
need Ground Zero at Ground Zero. The very bottom, like maybe 16 or something. Getting into the wild card.
Yeah, no one cares. Anyway, so that's it from me for now. I'll be back with my top 2 picks in a minute, chat. If you guys want to go get a drink or a coffee for the next maybe 10 minutes, and then I'll be back with you guys. Just hold tight. I know these guys are a little bit annoying, and they don't really know the actual list and what's going to happen. But we'll get there. Just hang tight, guys. I'll be back in a second.
Thank you, CJ. You're doing a really good job. I think, it's really just all about trying your best, and that's what you've shown us today. Participation awards are very important. And I think that it's fine to come in and not really perform very well, but as long as you're doing the best that you can, nobody can complain. But I'm going to continue with my number 3, which I don't think anyone can really disagree with after this stunning signing of, I think, one of the absolute best players in the world. He might be the best player in the world by the end of this season. I've got Carmine Corp number 3, and I think Astro, Tattoo Stick, just too good. They're just too good.
No!
Is that just PTSD from SMAD? These guys destroying your teams?
Listen, my SMAD team was a pickup team last second, and they played pretty well. When my actual roster showed up, I don't believe we're talking about SMAD. I don't think you're talking about SMAD as happily as you do be. Now, listen, Astro, that's a big prediction. The best player in the world by the end of the season?
That's crazy.
Possibly.
It's
gonna be either Astral, Monkey Moon, Justin, or First Killer. That's who the best player in the world will be by the end of this season. But Astral's in the conversation.
I see. Imagine up in there. Then maybe I can respect. Yeah, I can respect it. Maybe if you had Napman in there.
Just wait. We'll see.
Okay. You're really big on KC. That's interesting to me. And now I've only got 3 teams left. It's been a while since I hopped the pond, and I think I'm thinking about the label one more team from that area, and that's gonna be BDS at number 3. I was the only person that was realistic on him the whole entire last season, basically. I don't know. Even Demar and Demar and Dazerin. Even Dazerin and Roll Dizz here. Kind of ended up really praising him to an extent, but see me, I stayed true to my word. I'm a little to the sword. I never move. I never budge. And I told everybody BDS is a little overrated. I put him exactly where I need to put him last season. About really good team. They're not the best. Once again, they're still not the best. BDS at 3.
Whoa. On my
You know,
dad's
just
list.
because
go
you get a
ahead.
prediction right, TBates, doesn't mean it was a good prediction. Predicting BDS to lose championships last season, it was just a bad prediction. You know, it's just wrong.
See,
Just
that's
because it happened doesn't mean it's good. You know, you could say you could roll a dice and be like, "See, I told you it's going to be 6." You're still 1 in 6 to get it. You know, it's not a good prediction. Man.
Hey, I go by what Bates is thinking. The majority can think one thing, and Bates thinking one thing. I'm sticking with Bates, and that's all I gotta say.
I respect that.
Bates will always mention that argument, but won't mention what team he picked to beat BDS.
Nope.
And it wasn't Guild. But for my number 3 on my dash list, you know, I got SSG making it. SSG right here on my number 3.
Okay, cool. Your dash list is really interesting to me. It's really not that terrible. It's just the fact that you have Envy so low. Oh Lord, Envy. But everybody else is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back here on this side. I like this side of the list.
Yeah,
here.
I do too, Dad.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I don't know what is going on over there with CJ, bro. I just. Is it because you like lose to them so much that you respect them more for Ground Zero? Like, what?
You're still on this. Okay, here we go. Obviously, the other end of the list, and you're still going at me. Come on.
You made CJ come back from his break a little bit too early, man. He told the chat he'd be back in 10 minutes.
I'm not. It's one at a time because I don't know what is going. Johnny, them glasses got to be too dark for you to put Carmine Corp at 3. I don't get it. I don't even get it.
Well, you see, it's pretty simple, Daz. You know, as you can see, it's nighttime. We got the moon in the sky. You might be wondering, what do you need shades on at nighttime? But it's because in Europe we have a very bright future, and that's all we're paying attention to. We don't really look at the past. We just we just look at the ahead, and it's a bright future ahead. I got to put the shades on.
Oh my goodness!
Bright future. You bright future. I don't know about that. And I'm a EU fanboy.
I respect Carmine Corp, but top 3, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get to my top 3. Well, I'll get to my 2. I mean, everybody knows number 1, so we don't even need to go there. But for number 3, I have Team Vitality sitting at 3. I think, you know, BDS is great. I think Vitality on land, when it comes to majors and lands, just a little bit better. They got the edge. We saw that in Champs. We're going to see it again. I think K-Dub's back on his rise. We'll see Vitality become a world's contending
Who is your
team.
2? No way. No way.
My number 2 team is a team that is full of players who have that drive in them, who want to win, who succeed at almost every avenue. I don't know a team that's more hungrier than this team. That also have performed well in LAN environments. They do have a LAN winner on that team. And that team is Space Station Gaming. I have SSG sitting it too.
That's just friendship blinding you. I believe.
No, it's not.
I don't even think Gamer put themselves this high.
I believe they coach Chrome, and I believe in the rest of that team. They got way too much driving, way too much dog in them. They don't want anything better than the best. You can ask every single one of them that, and they're gonna say the same thing. I put them at 2.
I mean, you could ask literally anyone on any team that, and they will say the same thing.
Yeah, I know. What is your argument here? It's
I mean,
invalid.
not
They're
really.
all hungry. They're hungry. They want to win.
Not really. That's not true.
Anybody on this list, I think is true. But hey,
maybe on this list, yeah.
Go ahead and put
say any
SSG.
team.
Yeah, I meant this list. I'm sorry.
All right. Number 2. All right. So my top 3 actually were like the first names, you know, on the top of my head, immediate picks. Number 2, I gotta put the General NRG. So you already know.
One?
You already know what number 1's headed.
It's obvious.
It's obvious. It's super obvious.
Oh,
It's super obvious. Like,
oh my
it's super
God.
obvious. But the General NRG. Honestly, going into. I honestly could see the seating being what it is. My number one spot, I could see them finishing.
I do see his number one team. That's
I'm gonna keep it like
crazy.
this.
That's crazy to me.
I'm gonna keep it like this.
Okay. Well, man, if you're a fan of TBates, then you know that TBates has a number one team, and that number one team doesn't switch. Other than that, I mean, there's only 2 other teams that I can put here, and one of us gonna be put down. He's gassed them earlier. I gotta put NRG, the general. Just that simple. I don't really have anything else to explain with that one. They're just really solid, and as much as old buddy with the NRG jersey at the end there says I hate on them, I really do respect them as much as possible. It's just a team that, just a team I believe is better than them. That's just how it goes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is just way too easy. I'm just looking at these lists. You know, CJ started in a world of his own. Like he was out early. He just tripped on the first hurdle. But now, luckily, all of you, I feel like all of you have just fallen out the race before you've even revealed the number one. It's also obvious. Like you're all just NA bias. Even though EU is gonna have the first LAN, which I think will be a huge advantage. But everybody, I don't know. Maybe they're thinking I'm going to put 5 EU teams in here. I think it's going to end, you know, EU are going to dominate early. First LAN will be probably quite a strong one for Europe. But I think throughout the season, it will end up being pretty close. And that's why I think NRG, just like, you know, you got this one right. I think NRG number 2. That's probably where they're going to finish. Because they're going to have, I think, a strong end to the season and just be, yeah, there's a pretty big gap here. I reckon NRG are going to be in a clear top 2 when it comes to points.
And oh my god. And if you look at Johnnyboi's list, you know who's edging them out. Okay.
Well, you guys realize that this is, you know, it's based on like points across the whole season. So
yeah, I know.
If NRG are getting the most points, they'll finish ahead of NA. But then if EU's best team across majors it performs better than NA's best team at majors on average, then the top EU team's going to get it. And I think that's probably going to happen. EU starts off with the first major in Europe. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pretty good showing for Europe. NA playing catch up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, CJ.
Oh, we're back. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
we're back. We're back.
Oh god.
All right, settle in. I hope everyone's gone to grab a coffee, grabbed a little nice something to eat, little bite to eat before we just get back in here because I'm all yours for the next 2 picks, chat. And here we go. I can't wait. At my number 2 spot on the list. Now, surprisingly, this has been a pretty unanimous decision, and I'm just going to quickly put in NRG at number 2 on my list. Great list. I'll pause for a moment. Hold for applause from the chat. Thank you. Great. No complaints from anyone on the panel because 3 of you have put them there, so I don't want to hear anything. Maybe Daz has something to complain about, but apart from that,
top 2. I'm not gonna be mad at top 2. I'm okay. I'm okay.
But at my number 1 spot, top spot on this list, on the world's predictions, number 1. Now, I just feel like everyone has forgotten about this team. Actually, no. Let me backtrack a bit. I think that everyone should be putting this team at number 1. So. And obviously, because I'm the first person to put this team, you know, put my number 1 spot, then I'm assuming everyone across the board is going to unanimously agree.
This is about to be blasphemous.
So they're not in anyone's list. This team you're about to be number 1.
Which
no one
is
has mentioned them.
It's weird that everyone has forgotten about this team. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a drop the mic number 1 spot here on this list. Here we go. We're going to use this as a microphone.
That's a most.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that what everyone is forgetting about is a team that's just they come from humble beginnings. But they were unbelievable. Well, this one person was absolutely unbelievable at a world championship. And you're all forgetting about the King card, which is why Furia are the number 1 spot.
It's trolling.
Oh, man. Oh, dear.
He's trolling. He's bowing.
There's no consistency. We did one of these streams the other day.
Now listen here. I didn't think I'd have to come back and, you know, actually try and tell you why they're number one. Now, obviously, this team have been they've been shooting the lights out down there in South America. This team is going to absolutely wipe the floor at these majors. Give them the first one as a warm-up and then watch their next 2 majors.
Yeah, wow.
Unbelievable stuff from Furia. They're going to absolutely demolish the competition. This is 100. I'm going to tweet out just how good my list is, and just feel free to just send me your support in chat, because I've won. This is it. Look at these other lists. What do you want to know, Johnny?
I have a question. So, I mean, those the second and third majors must be unbelievable for Furia, because I saw your predictions for the first one. You had your team beating them.
Yeah, look, I said it's going to be a slow start for Furia, but you just watch their next 2. Just once King Card finishes, just figures out how sort of majors work, this is going to be unbelievable. They got Pio and they got Yan as well. Yan is going to absolutely dominate the next 2 majors. You watch him.
Wow. Well, I'll give it to you. Nobody saw that one coming, to be fair. But I think we could just, fill in the rest. It's all pretty obvious. Everybody knows BDS are the number 1 team, so that's who I've got number 1. You can't just write them off of one event. If we're talking first major, yeah, it's up in the air. But consistency throughout the year, and just that constant drive to be the best team. Yeah, these guys, you're talking hunger. I think I agree. Space Station are one of the hungriest teams, but I think BDS are as well, because they haven't had that success that Energy have had. They haven't had that success that Vitality, Envy have had with KDOP Turbo. Even Carmine Corp's Azrael's won an online season and a LAN before. So yeah, I think these guys, they're gonna still have that drive all the way through. It's not gonna, it's not gonna slow down. One bad event. Well, it wasn't even that bad. They came second. One bad day, we'll call it. One bad day, because they smoked Queso in the semis. Yeah, that's not enough for me to stop picking these guys number 1. I feel like it's obvious.
Man. BDS, EU lover. You already knew he was going to go there. CJ, you back with us?
Yeah, sorry. I just heard BDS number 1 and I fell asleep. Anyway.
I heard that all last year, CJ, and I believe they didn't finish number 1. So, I mean,
it does get repetitive because they just keep winning. So, I can understand why
except when they were supposed to win, they didn't. And that's all I need to know. That's all I need to see. All righty. I think we all know who my number 1 team is. I wish I could make my thing that color in time. Let's see. No, that'll have to do.
Is that blue?
That's blue, all right.
EU. Yeah, for Turbo.
No, blue for the machine. I know I got Envy down. Can we get that changed to the machine up top potentially? Just to let everybody know just how dominant they're about to be this season. They're coming off a fresh replay victory, and they're about to come into this season, win the first major, because Turbo's going back home to Sweden, and after that, it's just gonna be domination all the way around. Wait, why am I? I've been pinged. Yeah, yes. Envy is the machine. Just want everybody know that. And they will be the number 1 seed coming out of NA. Also, as you can tell, I have 5 NA teams, which means that I really don't predict too many EU NA finals.
Actually put the machine.
I rest my case.
All right, well, we know who TBates has been standing. And that is the machine. And you know exactly who I've been standing. He just happened to switch a roster. And my number 1 team is FaZe, coming out of the 1 seed.
That's crazy.
And I actually do have high hopes for them actually becoming a 1 seed this season. Actually, I think they'll just ramp up as as the season progresses. And I think they're gonna dominate they might dominate the region.
I think you lost your mind.
Hey, you can think that. NRG
you have
fanboy.
Space Station at 2.
Yeah.
And you have Envy at 7, and you have the nerve to talk about people losing their minds.
You have the machine at 1.
Roll Dizz, you put FaZe at 1, but that's not even the most ridiculous thing here. How have you got 3 NA teams at the top? It's top 3
Johnny,
seeds.
it was
How
dashes.
good do you think NA is going to be?
Johnny, it was dashes.
I'm kind of liking this, though, because last time that you guys on First Touch talked all that trash, it didn't really end too well for NA, so I'm actually liking where this is going.
Oh, gosh. Goodness. This dude, man. Listen, keep
Come on, Smack. Yeah. You need to keep him on. He must have forgotten.
I like that you have to ask. I like that you have to ask. Am I talking about Smad? Because I could be referring to so many different times.
No. I think that's the only thing you're referring to. No.
You know what happened? TBates hung up on Johnny when Johnny was talking to Roll Dizz about Smad in the intro, and now Johnny's on he's on the show. Got to bring up Smad again.
Bring up at every opportunity he can possibly get.
TBates brought it up. TBates mentioned it before me. Actually,
I'm talking about Smad, man. I'm trying to forget that. Okay, that was not a good weekend for me.
Yeah, you're the one that caused NA the most.
I was going. Listen, like I said, we move on. We move past those things. It was a bad weekend.
Let's not talk about that anymore.
I mean,
Before
we
I
can.
get mad. I'm gonna get mad.
Look, I'm gonna put these glasses on. Can we just start my number one on the screen, please? You already know how it is, man. Listen, everybody, I respect for putting the general NRG at number 2 and putting them in your top 2, but they're not 2. They won.
Can't see the dude. Can't see.
You see everything you need to see, and that's the NRG logo. Okay, they're gonna do it again. Listen, Squishy, Garrett, Justin, this roster. I mean, they're full of champions, but they haven't done it together yet. And I think that, all the talking, all the yapping that's been going on, it's going to give them a little bit more drive in the tank. Listen, Justin, he spent a whole summer off. He said, I'm not really feeling it right now. I bet he was feeling it in the invitational call. I'll tell you that much. They were looking like a different beast. I think they'll continue to do it for the whole rest of the season. So it's just that simple for me. But this is everyone's list, and some of them are very questionable. First, wait, should we all do a pose for the screenshot? You want to do that? We count down from 3.
Oh.
Yeah, for your list.
Oh, is Raul gonna flex again?
For your screenshot.
Flex it again.
All right, just do your pose. I'm counting down
ready.
from 3. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, we good. All right. Make sure that's gonna be on Twitter later. I think it's already. I got tagged by Wikipedia right now.
Chat, I know you're all CJ fanboys. Let me tell you right now, his list is wrong. I know he's there for comedic relief. His list is wrong. I know he's there for comedic relief. There's a reason. I just want to state my claim right now. There's a reason. There's 8 teams on everybody's list. There's a reason only one of them has a nickname. There's a reason only one of them has a nickname, chat. That's because they are the machine. BDS won Autos online championship. I mean, majors, they didn't do anything. They couldn't even win the online championship. They're not the machine. They're just a real machine. I just want to point that out.
Oh.
They only got that nickname on one list, bro. Like, you can't proclaim a nickname when they're only on one list. It's not like
not my fault. Y'all labeled them wrong.
Yeah, I labeled them as a third place team who lost to Space Station Gaming in the championship. That's what I labeled them as.
Ooh.
They lost. Didn't they win no majors as well? They just won a couple of regionals. Not the best record. I think I put them higher because they're going to get carried by Turbo and LAN, or else I'd have had Space Station higher.
Mist is a land winner as
Online
well,
SSP
Johnny.
higher. That's true, but different team, and that was not really followed up by anything close to the same success. Turbo, consistent LAN winner. You can't talk about Mist and Turbo in the same conversation on LAN. It's
You can't talk about Turbo
very few
and
players.
other players.
Well,
period.
Turbo Kid up. That's it.
I just want to point out that BDS has no land winnings of anything.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got a couple, three majors though. So that's quite a collection.
Those are equivalent to lands now. All of a sudden, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, but
Listen,
it is what it is.
This major conversation is only going to be used until the first one because the majors are going to be done differently now. Everybody's playing a head-to-head. It's not BDS isn't playing in Disney League. They're playing in the actual RLCS, the Rocket League. So we'll see how they fare in the world stage. But I know one thing is for sure. All of these teams on everybody's list are great, and if they make a major, they'll do so much better than Ground Zero Gaming because I just
Hang on a minute. Whoa. Listen. Guys. Let's hang on it. Time and time again, people ask me to come on their shows and give my predictions. And time again, I tell them, I'm not giving you predictions. I'm giving you what's going to happen. I don't just predict things. I know these things. All right. Furia, unbelievable. The last 2 majors, maybe not the first major. Now, listen, Ground Zero, they're going to get unbelievable. And obviously, NA should feel fortunate enough to have secured 2 spots in the auto qual top 8. So, it's good on them. EU snuck 3 teams in there, but this is the list. I'm not giving you predictions. These other guys are they have to predict because they're not visionaries. They just have to try and, use their bias and stuff. I just don't see bias. I just say, okay, what's going to happen? I look into the future. I teleport. I fast travel. And then I come back and I tell you, here's the list. And that's all I can do for you, Twitch chat. So make sure you vote one for my list when we put this poll up, I'm sure.
At least you're consistent. CJ, you're consistent in one thing. Once again, you've got Space Station at home, just like the last time you did the list.
Well, they didn't make that first major. They fell asleep for the first major. If you missed that, they're at home. So they didn't make that first major, and they've come in at 9th spot again, Space Station. So just so close, but so far.
He don't got phase. He don't got. Oh my god. What is up, man?
Man, I don't know. I find it. I don't know. This is interesting. I think that me And Johnny's list of the best list, though.
Oh, thank you.
I think
What?
you're wrong.
I think we do have the best list. If people are actually being objective here.
Yeah, if we're
And,
being objective, G2 and Dig on that list is not that.
You're the one sleeping on Dignitas. I don't know what to tell you, man.
If I had to pick one other person's list apart from mine, because obviously I've got the best one, I think I would probably have to say Dazerin.
Yeah.
He's got Sandrock in there. He's still got, not as much NA bias. He went for 4 to 3, not 5 to 3. So, yeah, I'd have to say Dazerin.
Now, there's no NA bias here. I mean, like, I'm just telling you the better region. Now, you're lucky it wasn't last year. Otherwise, I would somehow figure out a way for you only have one team. I don't know how I'd be managed to get it done. Ground Zero and Renegades will both be up in there at that point. So, yeah, just want to let you all know. EU's better now than they were last year. That's why they're here.
Terrifying prospect. No, seriously though, guys, thanks for having us on. This is always a ton of fun. I'm glad to see First Touch back. It's a really fun show, and looking forward to seeing the future episodes, getting your guys' takes throughout the season to kind of balance ours on the EU pre-show and on the RLCS channel. It's a good thing to kind of counterbalance and get some perspective on. So, yeah, thanks for having us on.
Giving Stumpy an outlet like the EU pre-show should be blasphemous in its own right. He's already on Twitter doing all the yapping. When we had the courtroom video, he said, well, there's only one player that's in the conversation for best 3 out of all of those 3. I'm like, okay, I get it. You've lived in Europe so long ago, you forgot what America looks like. We'll have to show you again at the majors. That being said, yeah, of course. I mean, gentlemen, Johnny, CJ, thank you so much for coming in. I mean, this is going to be great. Obviously, CJ, good luck in terms of the OCE region. I do actually hope you beat Ground Zero. I'm not knocking at you for no reason. Even though you have them so high on that blasphemous list. And yeah, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. Looking forward to this weekend.
Thank you. And if you ever need, to come on again and just tell you, what's going to happen, if you're feeling nervous about something, about a certain, result or what's going to happen in the tournament, bring me back on. I'll just ease the nerves. I'll tell you exactly.
CJ, where can people find you for more takes like these?
Oh, we'll obviously add CJCJ_RL on Twitter and then twitch.tv/CJCJ. Give that a follow. And if you just want to jump into there when I'm streaming and just if you just want to know anything in life about what's going to happen, it has to be in list form and I'll just provide you with the best list. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. And it's really good that I've just had the overwhelming support once again in this sort of thing. This time there was, 5 collective minds that came together trying to provide their best analysis. But again, there was only one clear winner, and it's crazy to me that just keeps happening. So thanks for having me, guys. Absolute legends. And I'll be listening to your questionable opinions for the rest of the show and the shows in the future.
Furia won. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye for Johnny. Later, Johnny. Bye, CJ. Great guys in and of themselves. You had Johnny the shades on. He doesn't bring those on, I think, in RLCS, but he brings them on when he comes on here, or maybe he has more of the shades on RLCS. I'm not too certain, but yeah, he's mean business. And then CJ, CJ's a troll. So I mean, I love him. Chat probably all love CJ. It is what it is. But yeah, it was a cool little list. I like this show today.
Yeah, it was a good show. We're back. We're finally back, and we ended up. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have been following us, we are wrapping up for today. But it has been quite the day. Everybody was like all kind of a little shaky coming in, anticipating how the day was going to go. But I think we did a pretty good job for our first show of First Touch Season 2. I'll go down the line. How do you guys feel about today?
You want to start us off, Biz?
You said down the line. How do you?
Oh yeah, okay.
How do you
my bad. Like I'm not looking over here. I'm looking like you feel me? Like hold on, wait. Let me bring this over here so I can see. So down the line is me next. Okay. So today, it was a pretty nice day. We had some blasphemous takes. Fury at 1. Ground Zero even making it. Period. Just a reminder. My list was dashed, but those teams will make the. They will be in there. They will be in there, guaranteed. NRG, we already know the stand. Machine, we know the stand. First Killer, the stand. But other than that, it's been a fantastic day. Love arguing with y'all, beefing, even agreeing with y'all sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to see what happens this weekend in the regional. Ready to participate in the regional. Catch that on RLCS. It's gonna be streamed. I think you can see Dazerin on the desk. Bates might be streaming a watch party or something, maybe out of Bates. We'll see. But I'll be participating, and I'll catch you guys then. But thank you for watching. And Bates, what you got?
I just want a disclaimer. I will probably not be streaming a watch party. I have midterm over the weekend, but I just want to let everybody know I'm really grateful to be back on the show. I thank everybody in chat and everybody who's giving me this opportunity to be here. Really want to emphasize that. I didn't say to begin the show, but wanted to let y'all know now. And then also, I am officially a professional yapper. I want to make sure everybody knows the machine. It's going to win. I don't think Howard is going to make any appearance this season, but we're going to have to find out about that. And yeah, I just had a great time.
Howard.
And yeah. You already know Bates do what he do, and it was a great first show for me. And you already know I'm going to come with the hot takes next week.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I want to see the return
today
of Howard. But yeah, of course, start off like get you guys settled in and make sure you guys remember exactly what you come here every week for. So of course, that's the professional yapper TBates. You got insanely good looking with Roll Dizz, and of course, you got the international not rich, but I guess I'm rich man.
Rich.
Not rich. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This has been the
can't wait to
first
see these memes on
episode
Twitter, bro.
first season 2.
How many? Okay, I already know what they're gonna be tweeting me at, bro. I haven't looked at my phone, bro. Okay,
Don't
man.
look at it. I've seen a couple. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Wait,
Lord, bro.
Oh man, we'll be back next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. We will see you there. This has been First Touch. Have a great rest of your day.